straight out of
NASA City, Houston, Texas.
Get ready for Tejano Time Podcast. Houston, Texas, tonight.
Giving you the news you can use and bringing you the hottest interviews in the Tejano industry.
It's about to go down with your host, Keith Leal. Houston, Texas.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Tejano Time Podcast starts
Now.
Please welcome your host, Keith Leal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode here of the Tejano Time Podcast. Good evening to each and every one of you guys out there. We appreciate you guys taking the time to join us here on the show. I would like to welcome back to the show my guest, Mr. Tony. That's right, Tony from West Texas, TejanoExplosion.com. That's right, my co-host Tony tonight here on the Tejano Time Podcast. Tony, welcome back to the show.
No, it's great to be here again on this cold day here in Lubbock.
Yes. It definitely is a cold one, and we're waiting on that here in Houston, believe it or not. All right, so we would like to welcome to the show for the very first time here on the Tejano Time Podcast. We got another great guest for you guys on this Monday, as we have our show here every Monday at 8 p.m. To everybody that's out there, I know I'm having some issues right quick on Tejano Time, or I'm sorry, on Tejano TV right now. Hopefully we can get the stream going. I'm seeing that it's not connecting, but to just give us a few minutes, we'll be able to connect that. But right now, the Tejano Time Podcast, we're on here on Facebook, and we are also on YouTube as well at the Tejano Time Podcast for those of you that are watching. So share it while you can. But right now, I would like to welcome out of Lubbock, Texas, for the very first time, our guest tonight, Sammy Torres. Welcome to the Tejano Time Podcast, Sammy.
Hola. How are y'all doing?
Good.
We're
How are
doing
you doing?
amazing.
Cold.
I was just telling you, it's a little chilly today.
But I got a little apple cider, so you know.
Nice. Yes, definitely a chilly one for you guys up there. Y'all are in Lubbock, so we're down here a little bit more out to the east, so it's not too bad out here. So again, welcome to the show. We're happy to have you, and we got plenty of questions for you, and hopefully still we get some great answers, and we'll interact with some of the listeners out there as well, the viewers, should I say, that are checking out the show también. We have your new single as well that's here. We'll get all that scoop here in just a few more minutes, and again, welcome here to the show, and let's get a little bit of a musical background on Sammy Torres. So give me some info on how you got started and what inspired you to pursue music in Tejano music. You know, what inspired you to go down that route to do Tejano?
Tejano music. I mean, when I was, I'm a young buck. So originally, I would hear my parents listen to it. And, when you're a kid, you're kind of like, oh, that's mom and dad's, grandma, grandpa's music. Like, and it's not really something I was into. And then, but, I got a little older. I saw the Selena movie. I stole my sister's bras. I called them bustiers and ran around the house with them. And so, but there were so many influences that were related to Tejano music for me. One of those was my grandpa. His name was Avelino Servin, but everyone here in Lubbock knew him by Billy Servin. And he played anything and everything and had a phenomenal voice. Didn't really get to do anything with it, never got to record anything. So, it was kind of one of those lost into time kind of things. And, I remember being 14. Oh man, I used to listen to a lot of Laura Canales and Elida, of course. And, I remember hearing Duele, and I was like, man, I want to learn how to play that. So I picked up a guitar, I learned to play it, and then it became my my task, or rather my job, to play it every time my best friend got her heart broken.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. Wonderful. So and go ahead, carry on.
But I mean, singing in general, I had a family member that wasn't very they weren't a huge fan of music, and they didn't really want me to sing. Used to fight on it, but I started singing at Our Lady of Guadalupe Catholic Church here in
Mhm.
Lubbock.
Okay.
It's where I grew up. I was involved, altar server, lector, Eucharistic minister, you name it. And I actually sang in the choir with Kukui from Magic 106.5 here in Lubbock.
Mhm.
His wife is the lead singer of the 1230 Mass Choir. And
Oh, okay.
so when I was like, and I mean chiquitita, not that I grew any taller, um, it, I ended up singing with that choir when I was about 14, when that family member kind of exited the picture.
Wow. Amazing, amazing. So that's a little background right there on Sammy Torres. And we have your brand new single that's been out for not too long actually. It's been out a little over about what, a
Like
couple of weeks
three
or
weeks,
so.
two,
Yeah.
three weeks.
Yeah, and we'll get to that here during the show. For those of you that are checking out the live right now, do share it, guys. Share it, and I'm going to try to get here on another platform here in just a few more minutes as well. We want to send a big shout out going out to Vicky V, who says hello, Sammy Torres. She's watching the show. Para Vicky V, saludos.
Yeah, también out to the Puro Pedo Talk Show. También they're out there checking it out with us también.
Nice. Also, Irma Perez tuned in. Thank you so much. Um, let's see. We got Rosie Allison as well. She says, hi, Sammy. And she says, how do you stay motivated and productive?
Ooh. um, I've kind of always been a go-getter in the sense that I always got something to do. And so, um, really just the motivation to, I wake up in the morning and I think the first thing I ask myself is, what can I do to, to further my career? What can I do to influence the next generation? Um, what lyrics can I write on my next song? And it's I have to chalk it up to having a lot of heart. Like I mean, when I say my heart and my soul is in this, this isn't a hobby for me.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not even about getting fame or anything like that. But music is what got me through a lot of trials and tribulations in my life. And I want to be able to give that to other people. And so that's what drives me. It's motivating others and firing up people that didn't know that they had that fire in them.
Right,
Um,
right, right.
and hopefully motivating the next generation. I mean,
Okay.
I'm part of the new generation of
You're,
Tejano, and
that's what I was just
and
going
I'm
to
over
say.
here thinking about the next one because I'm like, hey, I want those guys to be my friends.
All right. Yes, you're definitely part of the new generation right now. So I mean, we're going to get to some of those questions here in just a bit. But we got to where it all started for you, of course. So give me a little bit about your unique sound that you have there, Sammy, and what sets you apart from other Tejano artists.
Ooh, so I have a lot of people in my corner right now, and one of those y'all got to meet earlier before the show.
Hmm.
But that's Chris Calderon. I so my sound is more. I wanted it to be different. I didn't want anyone to hear it and think, oh, that sounds like this artist or that artist, or ooh, that kind of sounds like this song, or no, that sounds exactly like that song. They just changed the words. I didn't want anyone to be able to say that. And so, not to say I wasn't influenced by other outside things, but um, some of those people in my corner, like say Chris Calderon, he got to play with some of the greats. And I mean, he toured with one of the greats. I mean, he toured 7 years with Jay Perez, recorded 3 albums. Um, and
Wow.
one thing I think we were sitting in the studio one day and we were thinking about like, what song was I gonna write, or what song could I remake or things like that. And I was like, and he was kind of schooling me on Tejano music. I mean, he showed me Jesse Serrata. I was like, who's that? Now I'm like, stupid. How do you not know who that was? But I mean, he schooled me on a lot of Tejano music, and one thing I learned is that, um, there was a point when there wasn't a lot of accordion. It was brass or keys.
Or keys.
They were baladas or rancheras. It wasn't really like there was a lot of cumbias. It was, good two-step in music most of the time. And so, which that makes sense because, Tejano music, you're Texan, a lot of country music influences, of course, we're going to have a lot of good two-step in Tejano music. And I wanted to incorporate that because I'm like, of course, everyone releases a cumbia or something like super upbeat in that sense. And I didn't want that to be my first impression into the industry. I wanted people to know that I wanted to be different. And so we got to work. I started writing lyrics. We threw hands maybe once or twice. No. No. But he kind of helped me. He kind of helped me to incorporate that, that classic, what's the word I'm looking for? That classic sound with a little bit of this modern sound that I wanted to bring in. And so that was the goal. And I mean, he's a blessing because all I got to do is hum a melody or show him a melody similar to it. Right. And I mean, when I say that Chris was like, he played the guitar on it, the bass on it, everything but the drums. That one we had our buddy Brian Quinteros come in to play. And but yeah, I mean, and shout out to Brian as well. But I mean, when you have somebody in your corner like that, that's willing to put in the work, and I mean, we put in work. We've been working on it since March.
Wow.
March is when I first showed him the melody I wanted, and he took off with it, and we took some things out. We put some things in. I changed the lyrics like 20,000 times. And ultimately I wanted them to mean something, right? I wanted it to be something that you could dance to at your wedding with, or that you could, cry at someone else's wedding with.
Exactly, right? Yeah. Wow, that's some good stuff right there. And we got so many people right now tuned in, Sammy, that are
I'm trying to see it, but it's just not showing me on it live.
Yes. Yeah. You're just, since you're on your phone there. We have a lot. Let's see. We got.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I don't know why it wasn't pulling up a minute ago. I was like staring at it.
Shout out from Dallas, Fort Worth. That's right. It's Tejano time out there with those guys. Saludos. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. También para Luis Garcia says, "What's up, Sammy?"
Oh, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna jump in real quick.
Sure.
I also was very blessed with the band that I have right now. I have Chris is actually in it.
Okay.
He was done playing, but I was like, please.
Well, give me a rundown of your bandmates right now.
So right now I do have a full band. We go by the Sammy Torres and the New Image. I'm very blessed to have them all. We have Chris Calderon, who of course is my producer and my musical partner, musical genius partner. Yeah. He's actually playing the bass on a keyboard.
Wow.
And he does such a great job that people, I mean, we had a gig and someone was like, I heard the bass player, he's pretty cool, but where was he? I was like, over there.
Behind the speakers. All right.
But, and then, of course, one of the other guys that's kind of, him and Chris are, I mean, they're like hand in hand when it comes to guiding the band on the sound. And that's Damian Payen. Damian has played with, so many people, but I mean, he plays both the keyboard and the accordion. And I kid you not, this man will wear his accordion while he's playing the keys and jump back and forth between them. And it sounds like you have two musicians at the same time.
Wow.
He is
Good
phenomenal.
stuff. You're
And
blessed.
then my segunda and animador, that's Mr. Rick Molina. Rick actually has a band of his own here in Lubbock, which is 90% of my band is Rick's band.
Yeah. Okay.
But, I'm lucky that he's willing to share.
Yeah.
But Rick also, he jumped on as my segundas and my animador, and he's amazing. I mean, and he did sing with Estrella. So he was a vocalist with Estrella, and I mean, what a lineup already, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Wow.
And and so, and when I say he can hit those lady notes, I mean I don't know how he does it,
Lady notes.
Yeah, I mean, you would never, like, you'll hear him do some of those segundas, and I mean, I sing everything from, during my set, I'll sing Jennifer, I'll sing Elida, I'll sing um, Elsa, I sing a little bit of everything, and you would never guess that it was a guy doing my segundas because he gets up there, he has a phenomenal voice. And then, of course, on the drums, this is the kicker, is Rick's son,
Okay.
Trey Molina. Now Trey, that's one of my ride or dies, I call him. He's he's become kind of like a little brother to me. But man, when I tell you this kid he can drum like no other.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen like a prodigy in action in real life. But anyone that tries to steal him,
Ain't gonna happen, right?
But I mean, the fact of the matter is the kid is phenomenal. He's very talented. I mean, you give him something and he works all day and all night to get it right. He wants it to be perfect, and he wants it to be amazing, and he's great at it. And then finally on the guitar is Mr. Pete Torres, with a Z at the end, not with an S like me.
Okay.
No, he's not my tío, um, or my cousin. But Pete Torres, man, I mean, he's amazing on the guitar, phenomenal. I mean, he is dedicated, and I mean, ultimately, all of my guys, they've all been doing this for so long, except for me and Trey. We're kind of the babies and the ones that are a little wet behind the ears. I guess
Haven't
not me no more. I mean,
right.
I've been I think I've fit about 3 years worth of work into 1 year.
In 1 year, right? Yes.
But
You've been doing great things. You've been doing great things. So
but yeah, I
props
mean
to you.
they're amazing, and I think that if you don't have a band that connects and that can vibe together behind you, I mean, you can't put on the show that you want. And
Exactly.
sometimes when we're up there, I don't even feel like there's anyone watching because we're just, we're looking at each other here and there, and we're like, oh yeah, hey, that was cool, like
Yeah.
actually, I started a tradition at one of my first headlining gig. And I'm going to be returning back to this venue called the Red Zone here in Lubbock. But my first headlining gig was there, and a friend of mine, she's so funny. She went and bought some boxers and threw them at me on stage. So now when one of the guys do something really cool,
So were they
I throw
used
the boxers
boxers?
at them. No, no, thank goodness, no.
Okay. I just thought I'd
I don't
ask.
think I'm ready for that yet. Later, but not right now.
Wow.
But
So
but they're all great. I mean, I don't know where I'd be without these guys behind my back. Like they all, and they're all, I mean, they're all so dedicated and so talented. Sometimes I'm like, should I be in this band?
right. Well, that's great. You got a great, music. You're surrounded by great musicians, very talented as well. So that's going to keep you going. For the future. Of course, a band is everything. Everyone starts somewhere. Some are track artists. They got to start somewhere. But as soon as you develop, you get a band. It's a great thing. I do want to send a hello to Joanna Ray, who is watching the show.
Joanna,
Let's see, where was she at? She was on here
she's
somewhere.
so
There
sweet.
she
I
is,
love
right
her.
there. Yes. Cuvo, everyone. Sammy is terrific, a terrific soul and an awesome artist, she says right there. She
Oh,
is.
what an what an honor. I mean, seriously, Joanna, I love your stuff too, girl. And she just went to the TTMAs. Am I wrong?
Yes, I believe so. Yes, I believe she did.
Yes. I didn't get to tell you, but congratulations. I'm so proud of any of our females in the Tejano industry that are just going.
Yes.
But Joanna is such a sweetheart. Love you, mamas.
Yeah,
Oh,
Saludos.
we have a lot of people logged in. This is awesome. Luis Garcia.
Cousin Tiffany is on as well. Says hello, Sammy.
oh, hey, what's
Co-
up? How you doing, fam?
Well, we got Mr. Lawrence on there. Cubo, everyone. Sammy is a terrific soul and an awesome artist as well. That's coming from Lawrence. Just tuned
Oh,
in también as well.
Mr. Indio.
Yes, we also have. Let's see. Here we go. What we got
Actually,
here?
Damien says he will play the cowbell for you, Sammy.
Oh wow.
Damien,
Okay.
you know the cowbell is Chris's. Okay, and don't try to come for the triangle. That's mine.
Puro Pelo Talk Show. Saludos. Thank you so much. And
um,
also, we got a question here coming from here. Well, let me get some of these other people out of the way right quick because I want to send some shout outs here. Damien también is out there. Yeah, he's the one that said he played the cowbell. También Mr. Ricky Duran's tuned in as well. Ricky, saludos, Ricky. Joe Fonseca also is there. Hello, Sammy Torres.
hola.
And we got a question here from Rosie. Says here, who would you like to collaborate with in the future?
Ah, gosh. I mean, wait, is that my Rosie?
Rosie Allison. Rosie
Yeah.
Allison.
Hey. So Rosie, just so y'all know, I am with Rosie Allison Promotions. So shout out to my girl. Um, I'm sure this won't be a surprise to her, but Savannah, that's how I love her. That's my Savannah has been such a supporter. You know, a lot of female artists don't always, they're always not as nice as others in the industry, and so I'd say Savannah. I want to do something with my girl.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, I mean, gosh, there's so many people. I mean, and now this one, I don't know if it ever happened, but Jay Perez, I'm sending it into the universe, man.
There you
I
go.
think I've been singing R&B my whole life. Okay,
So there's a
one
couple
day,
there. Great
When you
choices
say
as well.
Jay Pettis, Sammy, is it what exactly would you be looking for? Something fast, upbeat, something slow?
so um, I always loved the way Jay sang like baladas.
Mhm.
So it had to be something just slow, something that I could really showcase my range on. And I mean, something
Cherry.
that'll really grab your heart.
Right.
I'm a heart grabber. I like to grab hearts and bring it out of
Bring it
people.
out.
Yeah, I was just wondering, and I'm sure I wasn't the only one, but you've said Jay Pettis 2 or 3 times, and I figured that's what you were going to answer because I was going to ask that, but
Yeah, and so
you beat me to it. So
Jay's one, and then let's see who else. Gosh, there's just so many. Los Arcos. So Los Arcos Hermanos Peña, they've become really good friends of mine, and kind of low key adopted me. So shout out to Los Arcos Hermanos Peña for taking in a little West Texas musician because they are also from West Texas. Oh, shout out to Tejano AM Radio. I just saw them pop up.
Yes. They're also watching the show over there in Michigan.
And
So
Gil.
saludos. Gil Cervantes, also Shallow Water, Texas, right there.
But
Viento
oh,
Nation.
and then of course, one of my dreams is if and when I get big enough and hopefully make enough money to do this, I want to get every artist and every band I can and make a West Texas album where it's, each band has a song on there. Um, Even bands that no one's heard of that's just here in Lubbock. I want a song from every single band in West Texas if I can.
Wow. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah,
Back in the day, it would have been
back
two
in the
CDs.
day. Yeah, you're right. So
Four cassettes at least.
and it's
Lawrence
been
says,
said before. So we've got
yeah,
a lot of talent here in West Texas, the Lubbock area. So
yeah.
careful what you ask for.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent. There's quite a few people out there. A lot of groups that are
Yeah.
coming from that area right now. They need to expand. They need to come a little. They need to just get out of that area and come south. You know, what I mean, there's a
No.
lot. There's a lot of them that don't actually. I mean, there's so many of them that are content with where they're at.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I mean? They don't want to
that's
grow, and that's the sad part because there's a lot of talented people out there that are just they're fine playing local. We have a lot of that here in Houston. You know,
not me.
and everywhere.
I think I'm always trying to go everywhere. And I have a little bit of help because I have a lot of friends that were in the military with me when I served in the army, and they're all over the nation. A couple are, one is in Germany right now, um, and another is in South Korea. I actually got two battle buddies, I think, in South Korea, but I mean, they're all over the place. So I'll slide them my single, like, hey, any Tejano DJs in your area?
Well, we want to thank you for your service as well, Sammy.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
And
you.
you know, just like Mr. Lawrence says here, don't forget Sammy is a vet just like me, Army all the way. So yes,
Yeah.
saludos,
Thank you. Thank you
Lawrence.
for your service.
Thank you both for your service.
Yes, sir.
Also, Heather's on as well. She says, "Hey, Sammy, much love, girl." She's on there as well.
Heather, love you, mama. I love Heather. Heather is probably like one of the best artists I've seen because she is just willing, like she shares everybody. I mean, she's so phenomenal. I love it. I love everything about it. And so Heather, big shout out to you, mamas. And I heard the new song. Love it.
There you go. And Yolanda also says, "Saludos, Sammy. Like your music," and she
Hola.
probably has already heard your new tune, but we're going to play it here in just a few minutes for everybody out there that has not heard the song. Miss Gil says, "You and Asalto would sound great."
Ah,
Yeah.
well, see, Jordan and his brothers. I've known them since they were with Mi Gusto. But what's funny is I didn't remember Jordan so much. His brother Juanito is the one that I really knew more because I used to go and sing at Jamaica's when I was a kid. I would just tag along with anyone that would let me. And even now I'm the same way. I stand by stages and I'm like, hey, you're looking for a singer. but yeah, that would be awesome if Brother Jordan would and I did a collaboration. I mean, that would be cool.
Yeah.
So shout out to them too, Asalto, another West Texas group.
Another right there. So what's
And
been what?
and his
Go ahead.
wife.
And his
Love
wife
his wife.
también.
She feeds me.
That's right. Saludos, everybody from Grupo Salto también also. And we want to ask you this question here. So, what has been the highlight of your musical journey so far, and what made it so special, Sammy?
Ooh, highlight of my, oh gosh. Okay. So, um, and I could tell you right off the bat. So, of course, I've gotten to meet some really cool people along the way, and I've also had the opportunity to sing at a big event. I sing the national anthem a lot. One of those was at the San Antonio Car Fest. That was cool. But oh, we lost Keith. Oh, there you are.
Oh, here.
But
Yeah.
I'd say my biggest highlight was I got to um, I got to perform at a Jamaica here in a little town called Shallowater, Texas. The water is actually shallow, for the record. But
Gil?
but we were performing, and right when we were performing, David Farias and his band pulled up in the van, and I actually ran into somebody in his band, Raul, that I have met when I was about, I want to say 19 or 20 years old. We went to Colorado for this little gig. I was babysitting actually
Yeah.
one of his bandmates' kid, and that was when I first met him, and I was like, I want to be in music one day. And he was like, who knows, girl, maybe one day you'll be on the same stage as me. And so years later, this is I won't say how many years, but because people will do the math. But years later, I'm up there on stage. I'm coming off the stage, and there he is, and he's like, Sammy, and I'm like, hey. He's like, told you we'd be sharing the same stage one day, and I'm like, yeah, you called it. I mean,
You called it.
but you know, it was kind of a full circle moment for me because
Right.
back then I would have never seen myself singing to a crowd and a crowd singing back, or me telling them cumbia that way, now cumbia the other way, and them actually turn and do it.
Yeah.
um, or that I'd make as many friends as I have. I've been so blessed to meet so many wonderful people, and you know, and I go into it with my whole heart, really. And it all started on a little podcast called the Tiger Eye Show. It's not as little anymore.
Yes, that's Mr.
So
Mays. Mr. Mays
yeah,
over there.
shout out
He's a great guy.
to my
Tiger
Tiger Eye
Mays.
family. But you know, that was so that same day I posted a selfie I took with David Farias, and he shared it on his official page.
Wow.
And it
That
stayed up there for a good 48 hours. I remember because I was counting down the time. But it was just such a cool moment for me. And then of course there was another it was just like a crazy out of the blue thing that happened to me, which was I get a message from Mike G from the Iconics,
Mhm.
and they asked if I wanted to go and perform with them at the Samaica. I would have probably said no because I would have been underprepared because I didn't know within 24 hours. But I said yes anyway, because why not, you know?
Why not?
Um,
Yeah.
and those guys, they were all very, very kind, very sweet people. Um, and you know, Mike sent me. So here's the down to the nitty gritty kind of details. He sent me 3 songs, which was the first 3 songs of the set.
Mhm.
I practiced those 3 songs. I knew those 3 songs, and I told him I was like, I asked, I was like, so I'm just singing the opening and then that's it, because I'm like, you know, this has got to be some kind of audition, right? So, so I sang those 3 songs, but I guess you know, the crowd, there was people that were like really excited and they were so sweet, and I was ready to dippity doo dah out of there. I mean, I was gearing up. I was kicking my leg back like a bull, ready to sprint off. And Mike's like, nope, stay. So I faked it till I made it. And by the end of the set, I mean, a lot of people didn't even know that there were points where where I didn't know what I was doing,
Oh, wow.
because
So
you know,
pulled through.
I mean, I love Maz, but I
Yeah.
don't think I ever sat there and was like, I got to learn the lyrics to all their songs. And so, but you know, I caught on where I could. And then if a song came on that I actually knew the chorus to, I was like,
Mhm.
oh, I got this. And then another song would come on, I'd be like, I don't got this. But you know, singing with Mike and the Iconics, that was pretty fun. Ultimately, you know, I had a band by then, and things were just already taking off for me. I mean, I got my first award nomination, even though I didn't have any music out, and I was just track singing. It
Well, yeah,
was
you start somewhere.
crazy to me.
Yes, definitely.
Um, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, I didn't really feel like I deserved to be there per se because I didn't have any
Mhm.
music out.
Mhm.
Not to say I didn't put in the legwork. I mean, like I said, I traveled to San Antonio and back. I don't know how many times just to get my name out there to do exposure gigs.
Yeah.
I was doing exposure gigs like crazy. I was super broke. I was eating ramen. That's a lie.
Um,
I eat ramen all the time, anyways. Um, but but you know, I put in the legwork, but I still didn't have any music out, and so I'm really happy to finally have my single out, because I mean, I think everyone
yes.
had asked me, when are you putting music out? Hey, can you send me your music? Hey, when is your music coming out? Oh, I loved your voice when you were performing. Can you send me your music? And I'm like, in about 6 months.
Well, it's out now. We have one single from you right now, and we definitely want to play your new track for everybody that's tuned into the show out there right now. let's get some inside scoop on your brand new single out there. Tell me a little bit of the background on that right there. Who wrote the song? We did talk about you did you probably already did mention that earlier, but I know the band, and all that other stuff that you talked about, all the great stuff that you talked about, the musicians that were backing you. You had a great team, that you're backed by. So, just let's talk about the song right here. What are your thoughts on the song? Is it something that you actually again, you wanted to do something different. You wanted to do a slow song. You didn't want to come out with a cumbia or a ranchera and all that like everyone else. You wanted people to hear your voice for one. I would say, you know what I mean. This is you because you really can't tell when you come out with a cumbia or something like that. That's just not who you want to be. This is you, the real you, and that's what you
Yeah.
wanted to do. And you did that with your new song right here, which is Capturada, right? So
Yes.
now the song we're going to play right now for everybody, we'll get to some more questions as we'll follow up with some more questions. I know Tony has some for you as soon as we get back here as well on the song. So just fill me in on the song. What your thoughts?
Ooh. So you recapped on that. I did want it to be different. Um, the other thing was, with a lot of these slow songs, it's usually about who can hit the highest note, who can belt
Hmm.
out the most runs, things like that. And um, that wasn't what it was about for me.
Hmm.
It was more about um, like just exposing my heart to the industry. And of course, not to say I'm not gonna try to put some oohs and ahs later on down the line, but
Right.
um, this is my first impression into the industry, and um, I wanted to capture that.
Yeah,
Ironically.
for
so
sure.
Capturada is a song that I wrote, all the lyrics to, and I did get some help from some friends in the valley. I I actually, one of them came down for a gig. I won't say any names, but they I was like, does this make sense? Because I'm from West Texas, and it's not to say that I can't speak Spanish, but I mean I know that my Spanish is a little different from proper Spanish.
Yeah.
I mean I
Yeah.
speak Tex-Mex. I'm a Tejanita
Yeah.
all the way, and
Exactly.
so
Come to
you
Houston,
know
they'll eat you up over here with the Tex-Mex. Yes, you know what I mean. They
I'll tell you
definitely
what, I
will.
lived in Houston.
Yeah, it's
I
terrible.
lived in Channelview for 3 months, and I got out of there so fast. I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
they
Uh,
they were
Ship.
not ready. They were not
Yeah.
ready for a Tex Mexican.
No, no, it's really I get it a lot, and
They're
like you
from the
said,
motherland. A lot of a
yeah,
lot of people are from the motherland.
yes, and
But
yes, I was gonna say
so
something, but I won't. I'll keep it clean. Yeah,
so
Tony knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
with
I ain't saying
Capturada,
nothing either.
I wanted to, I wanted to make sure it made sense. I didn't want the lyrics to be simplistic. I think a lot of songs, they reuse a lot of lyrics
Hmm.
from other songs. I mean, I we've all heard it, and it's always the most simple, easy words that are in the language, or like they might put more music in than they do lyrics, just
Right.
to not have to go through that. And so I like I said, I started writing the lyrics in March, and I changed them I don't know how many times, and it wasn't even always because people told me to change them. It was just because, like, I was like, I like how that sounds, but it's not really displaying what I wanted to display.
Right.
Um, with Chris, he spent more time in the studio than I did. I mean, he was in here almost, I'd shoot him a text, "Hey, what are you doing, Chris?" He'd be like, "Oh, I'm in the studio working on Capturada." And I'm like, "Again? Weren't you just in there like 5 hours for 5 hours like last night?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, but I gotta really work on this thing." At one point, he lost the uh he lost the keys on it. I mean, the file just disappeared.
Oh
And he
wow.
had to redo the keys completely from square one.
Mm.
Mm.
And so,
He must have
but
been pissed. I'm sure he was.
I got that call. He's like, "Sammy, what's going on, Chris?" I got to redo the keyboard. I'm like, why? It sounded awesome. No, you don't get it. I got to redo the keyboard.
Lost it. Just
I'm like,
back to that.
no. But you know, it ended up, it's crazy because it was kind of a blessing because somehow he made it sound even better with the keys. And so, you know, it was really really cool thing that happened in that whole situation. But now the lyrics, everyone asked me like, who's it about? Oh, who inspired that? Like who are you talking about? And I'm like, everybody.
Everyone, right?
You know, all
Yes.
my exes live in Texas. I still hang my hat here, but but you
And,
know, it
and Lubbock.
yeah, in Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock, Texas. But
There you go.
but you know, I mean it I wanted it to capture all the heartbreaks, all the times that I thought I was in love, all the times I might have actually been in love.
Yeah.
Um, you know, it's just, you know, I wanted it to convey that. And, you know, of course, for my non-Spanish speakers, um, my favorite lyric in the whole thing is towards the end, which is Capturada en su cárcel del amor, right? It's like I'm captured in a prison of your love, right? Because I mean that's what it feels like when you fall in love. It's like crap, you're trapped. Like you're scared. It's like it's. I don't know if anyone's ever been to jail, but it might. I'm sure that's what that feels like. You know, you're trapped.
Tony, can you vouch for that, Tony?
You can't go nowhere. You're sad. You're sad, but you're kind of excited because you know work can't call you in.
Right.
but
Hey.
but
Yeah.
you know, and then it seems like when you're in those when you're captured in any sense, that's when people start reaching out to you, right? They always say that no one wants to talk to you when you're single. They all want to talk to you when you're in a relationship.
All right. That's definitely how it is. Yeah. Well,
So a
nowadays.
lot
Yeah.
lot of visitors, but none of them actually bring you any money for your for you know snack ramen or nothing, you know.
All right. No commentary.
No commissary, you know. That's not love.
Right.
How am I supposed to make my under the mattress grilled cheese sandwiches?
Dang it.
I've
All
never been
right.
to prison. We got a we call it the mugshot wall of fame in in one of my
Yeah.
families. And it's funny because no one really did anything bad. It's all like, you know, little things, speeding tickets. One of my uncles got a BWI.
A BWI.
Yeah,
The hell?
bicycling while intoxicated.
Is that even a thing?
Yeah, it turns out. No,
Wow.
That would
it's
be
funny though.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
not
I've
gonna
never
try
heard of
that.
anyone getting a ticket for that.
No, I
But
have not either. That's very, very new to
but you know,
me.
I think that everyone has a funny story. But in my family, we you know we laugh at a lot of things that we go through because what other way do you get through it, right?
Exactly.
Um, and so you know that's what Capturada was about. It was about capturing everything that comes with love, whether it be your you know, and really a music video can go either way. I mean, it's either going to be all about love or it's going to be all about someone in love with someone they can't have, you know? Because
Mm,
even then, you're still captured in a
Yeah.
prison of love. You can't love nobody else but this person, but there was someone else.
there you go. And we got
Sad
the
day,
song.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Um,
everyone out there tuned into the show right now, we're going to play the song for everybody out there. And please drop your comments in the box. Let us know what you think of the song. If you've never heard it before, give her some feedback. Let her know what you think about that, right? I mean, everybody that's tuned in right now, we've got plenty of comments that are still on the board right now that we're trying our best to get to, and we'll definitely try to wrap things up here shortly. We've got about another 15 minutes or so, but let's play the song right now for everybody out there that's tuned in or watching us on YouTube. I mean, also on our Tejano Time page as well. Thank you so much for tuning in right here to the show. Check this
And
one
it's
out
not
right
too
here.
late. Before we play the song, share the live
Yes,
feed, and let people check this song
definitely.
out from Sammy.
There we go. Here we go, guys. We'll be right back in just a few right here on Tejano Time Podcast. This is Capturada right here with Sammy Torres. Check it out.
Hay un amor tan triste, profundo en tus ojos, ojos bonitos brillarán como estrellas, brillarán. Muy capturada junto a ti perfectamente, no puedo vivir, mi corazón te lo entregué para siempre, para siempre. Me dejaste encadenada a tu amor, tú me tenías rendida a tus pies y sin piedad me robaste el corazón. Para siempre tú me dejaste encadenada a tu amor, tú me tenías rendida a tus pies y sin piedad me robaste el corazón. Muy capturada junto a ti perfectamente, no puedo vivir, mi corazón te lo entregué para siempre, para siempre. Tú me dejaste encadenada a tu amor, tú me tenías rendida a tus pies y sin piedad me robaste el corazón. Para siempre tú me dejaste encadenada a tu amor, tú me tenías rendida a tus pies y sin piedad me robaste el corazón. Capturada en tu cárcel de amor, amor. Capturada en tu cárcel de la.
Capturada right there with Sammy Torres. Now, reminding everybody out there that that song is available on all digital platforms. Go out there and grab it, stream it, do whatever you need to do. It's a great song, so go out there and grab it and put it on your playlist, guys. All right, it doesn't get any better than that. That is the brand new one there from Sammy Torres. So, welcome back to the show, guys. And yes, and a lot of great feedback as well on the song, Sammy, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's a very beautiful song, and I can see why you're saying, it's totally different than what we're used to when somebody comes out with a new song. You change the tempo completely, and that's awesome.
thank you. I mean, that was the goal. It was, but it wasn't just to, and of course, it wasn't just to be different, but just to incorporate or bring back the ability to, or the confidence people might or might not have about putting out a ranchera first or a balada, because I mean, back during the golden era of Tejano music, I mean, it was like that's what it was about. It was about putting your heart and your everything into the music and just shooting it out there and seeing what people think.
Yeah. So, is there
So
any plans on a video for in the
yeah.
future? Yeah.
Actually, yes. For those of you watching, I am having a little bit of a video contest. I'm going to be working on the music video for Capturada. I want it can be a wedding video. It doesn't have to be you dancing per se. It can be a garter toss or a bouquet toss. But make sure no one, there's no bloody noses out there because I know it gets violent. We are Latinos after all. Um, but I want to see, or even if it's a video from an anniversary, I want videos of couples that you can just tell by looking at them that they're in love, that they're captured by each other. And so you can send that to me via Messenger on Facebook or on Instagram. You can email it to me. My email is listed on the little flyer I have, and I'll pin that at the top of my profile again later tonight. But for those who are watching, it's Samantha Servin, like a serving of fruit without the G at the end, or serving, 92@gmail.com. And so, you can send me the videos there. But ultimately, I want to see videos of love because that's something I'm going to incorporate into the song. And then, later I might be sitting there on a porch and, with a bottle of whiskey because I'm a whiskey girl. But, I have a vision, and part of that vision is videos of people in love. And so, at around December 1st, midnight December 1st, I want to post those videos in an album, and I'm going to be taking votes, and I'm hoping to feature at least 2 in the music video itself, and whoever wins that is going to get a Capturada shirt signed and a poster, and they get to showcase their love on a music video. Now, it doesn't have to be you per se. It doesn't have to be a couple. If you want to propose to somebody via my music video, I want to make that happen. So if you are in love and captured by somebody and you want to propose to them on a music video, it can just be a video of you standing there with a "Marry Me" and their name on a poster. Just make sure it looks cute. And and I'd love to feature that. So yeah, send it in. I won't post that one for voting though, because that'll be a surprise when the video airs.
Yeah, there you go. Send it in. She did give you guys her email address, so send those videos in for sure. And that's going to be taking place very, very soon. She'll be working on her video for her brand new single as well, guys. So, saludos to Chrissy E is also tuned into the show. She says, "Yahoo! I'm going to get married." She says she's going to go get married. I'm not sure what she means about that. I'm sure she's talking about the song, right?
My Chrissy, you're already married, loca.
And also
Love you.
we got, who's this? Mr. Sterling says, I think we did mention this earlier, but he might have missed it, or he might have joined us late on the show. Sammy, is Miss Sammy open to any collaborations?
Always. It's my dream to collaborate with, of course, those I told y'all who I wanted to, like that would be the dream or something that I'd love to do. But I'm also open to collaborating with other artists. I mean, why not? Why not collaborate with other artists and get some stuff out there? I'd love it. So yeah, I mean, message me. Don't just talk big game on the show, okay?
Right.
Message me.
Message her. For sure, for sure. So what are your long-term goals for your musical journey, and how do you plan to achieve those goals?
So, and shout out to Elida Reina and her team. I was blessed by one of her cousin, who's also her merch guy. That's, he's one of my best friends. So shout out to Rob Reina, and he also owns a record shop, Reina Records. I said records. Dang, Tex-Mex.
That little Tex-Mex there coming out.
So shout out to Rob. Rob would bring me on anytime they played down here. I would go and work the merch booth, and so part of that was getting to observe her in action. I mean, everything from throwing her makeup on to forgetting the wrong or getting the wrong shoes for an outfit and having to figure out what she's going to do to fix it, to all of that. And I was very blessed to be able to get a backstage vision of that. And that one of those things is the people, right? I mean, she has, I don't know how many awards throughout the years and Grammys, and I still, to this day, she will stand there and in her tacones at the end of a gig, right? She don't even put slippers on, and take pictures with every single person that bought something. And and let me tell you, one night we sold $7,000 worth of merchandise in one night, and she stood there, took pictures with everybody. But that's how I'm going to accomplish what I want to do. Is I think that once some bands, they get up there and some artists get up there and all of a sudden they don't have time to take pictures with people. And sometimes I get it, you got a gig lined up 6 hours away, and you got 6 hours to get there because you got to play in 12 hours.
Yeah, we spoke about that earlier, Tony and I, about that. I mean, I guess if there's a fan out there that's paying to go and see you, and they're front and center, maybe they got some VIP seats or something like that to meet and greet. I mean, you give them what they want,
And that's great too, the VIP situations. But some people, they're working, and I would know because I was one of those people. They're working at Sonic, trying to get by. It's a single mom that just found a babysitter for that night, and she just wanted to come and see her favorite band play, and that might be the little money she has to maybe go get herself a new shirt, but she spent all the rest of her money on her kids. So she's not even drinking, she's just there to have a good time. I think that even if you're playing in a huge arena, pick some random seat numbers out there, maybe 10 or 15, and surprise the people. Bring some of those people that are out there that maybe spent what little money they had to afford even a seat that's nowhere near the stage. Because
very true.
I mean, it's those people that are always sharing your stuff. I have a friend in San Antonio, and she makes it, any band or artist she supports. I mean, this girl is on a bus, a city bus, gets there early and doesn't leave till, say, the gig ends at 2. She's waiting outside for her bus till 4.
Wow.
And all just to see her band. And that's love, that's support. And I think that's how you accomplish everything that she has, is by showing people how much you appreciate their support.
Right.
More than just saying, thanks for having me. Okay, thank you. Bye. See you later. Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Run off the stage and slam the door, and that's it.
Exactly.
You'd be surprised. There's so many of them out there, but I can name them, but I'm not. I mean, I see that week in and week out a lot of times. So it's a sad situation.
It really is.
It's if it's broken already, trust me, it will never be fixed with those certain artists that we're talking about.
Oh yeah. And I mean, so the people is one. The other thing is, like I said, I have a terrific team behind me. My band, the New Image, and I have which is a better name than what I had before. It was the Pick and Pulls, because they were, they were all picked from Rick's band, pretty much.
Okay, that's some type
majority. And the pulls, the pulls is having to pull them to rehearsals, because
right.
That's a lie. They're always there. So I'm the one that's usually like, crap, I'm coming. But having a strong band behind me, reaching out to everybody I can, trying to get my name out there to everyone I can, sharing my song with stations that don't even play Tejano music, because why not? I mean, you never know. I mean, there was a point when a Christian band, Mercy Me, I can only imagine, was being played on, regular radio stations, not just Christian radio stations, right?
Yeah.
So,
You're right.
you never know. Maybe Capturada comes on right after Sabrina Carpenter.
It's been done. I mean, not necessarily those artists, but it was that way back in '91 when I first came into the radio scene, and when Tejano music came in with the first Tejano FM station back with the Lopez Broadcasting in Corpus Christi, they played everything. We played
Yeah.
Bobby Brown. From Bobby Brown, we played Emilio. And from Emilio, we played Estrella, and then went to George Strait. They played everything. No, I kid you not. It's been done.
Now that's a radio
you know,
station I would want to listen to.
and over the years, the music was, at that time, it was called Top 40. That's what was. It was no hip hop rap thing. It was called Top 40. It was just the top 40 hits. The songs in the English world.
Now that
And
sounds like a challenge.
that was back in the days, and well, country western or CNW or country is what they called it back in the day. And it was just something that we got used to. I was kind of thrown off by it, a lot of people were, but they got used to it because it was a bilingual radio station. So why not cater to everyone? And they did it for some time. It was one top 40, one country per hour and whatnot. But it was pretty smooth. And I guess everyone strayed away from it, years later, from it. But it has been done before in the past. Yes.
Yeah, like I was going to say, listen in on Fridays. I know one radio station does a free for all, and I don't hear a lot of stations do that right now. So that's just a hint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
free plug right there, guys.
Yeah, Fridays we have.
You hear that, people? Don't be afraid to send your music in to anybody and everybody, whether they want to listen to it or not, because you might not know. You might have a DJ that's a fan of your genre of music or your type of music, and they might play it on their station. It might be out of the blue. And and so you never ever know. So that's what I do. I wake up at 4 a.m. and I'm like, I wonder if they'll play it. And then it's the worst thing people can say is no,
Exactly.
And I pray and hope that with all the new artists in the industry right now, that they're all blessed with successful careers and that they don't get discouraged, because I know it can get very, very discouraging in this industry. I mean, I personally, I've had moments where I was like, man, but I do have a lot of support from my community. It may not be everybody, but I got the news station here, KLBK. They've actually been following me since I was 16 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I got West Texas Tejano Explosion here in this area. I got my bandmates. I got some of the other local bands and some of the other West Texas artists here that are very supportive. And so, you don't always get every single person you want to support you, but you get enough.
You get enough.
And that's all you need.
That's all you need. You're right.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you, Sammy, I know we're getting close to wrapping things up, but you said it earlier, something about the red zone. I was looking forward to being able to work with you on that event, but
I know it.
You have another commitment, another event in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that weekend. But if you want to share a little bit of what you're going to be doing here in Lubbock.
Oh, yes. So we're going to be doing a toy drive here on the 20th. It's going to be a Friday, and it's actually a toy and a coat drive being ran by Mr. Chris Calderon. And there are possibly some other sponsors that are going to be jumping in. But Chris really, it's going to be a $10 cover charge. But if you bring one item, whether it be a toy or a coat, that takes $5 off. If you bring two items, no cover charge, obviously. So, the coats are for those that are homeless, that, it's cold over here right now. And you see people walking outside in chanclas or barefooted, in tank tops, and it's heartbreaking. And so that's one of the ways that Chris wanted to give back to the community. So that's going to be at the Red Zone here in Lubbock, Texas. It's attached to the other side of the Red Roof Inn off of West Loop 289. West, right?
Yes.
Yeah, to the west side. But but yeah, we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna have two bands right now. Rick Molina y Estilo Suave, and then my band, Sammy Torres in the New Image. So yeah, I mean, come on out, bring anyone 21 and up, family, friends, ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be playing a lot of the classics, a lot of that good. We like to incorporate a lot of that amazing classic Tejano music. We throw in a little bit of new stuff, and for the first time ever, I will be performing Capturada live since
Wow.
it's released.
So
That'd
everybody
be
that's
a great-
listening, if even if you can't make it, like I said, we're not going to be there. But hey, reach out to Sammy or myself, and we'll make sure that that these guys get whatever it is you guys want to donate or whatever. At least we can help out a little bit like that too. But I wish we could be here, but we got more stuff in the works. So
We do.
Yep.
There you go. So, Sammy, if anyone wanted to follow you on social media, where can they go?
Ooh, everywhere. I am now. I will say this: most of my gigs, updates on where I'm going to be at or where I'm going, live things. Everything's always going to be on my Facebook page. So if you're having trouble finding it because you're out of town, just look up Sammy Torres, Lubbock, or Sammy Torres Tejano, and you'll find me every single time.
There you go.
The other cool thing is that I was Googling Capturada the other day, and I mean, I just typed in the word Capturada, and it pulled up 3 results for I mean, of course, it pulled up other things, but one was Capturada, the translation, a book, and then Capturada by Sammy Torres, because turns out it's one of the only songs named Capturada.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So,
Cool, right? So you can find me on, of course, all the musical platforms. TikTok, if you want to do a TikTok with Capturada being featured, my song is on TikTok. And you can also follow me there. And then, of course, Instagram and Snapchat. Don't send me
There you
crazy
go.
things on Snapchat. It's not always me, it's my team crazies. So, con mucho cariño, but let's keep
Yes.
it clean, okay?
Keep it clean,
Yeah.
guys. All right. Definitely. And we want to send a big shout out to Ricky. He says blessings and happy Thanksgiving to you and yours.
Oh,
That's from
yes.
Ricky,
Happy
Ricky Duran.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Last show of the week, obviously.
We'll have to do another show here in right after Thanksgiving to see what we all look like after.
After the right, exactly. Well, I have this excuse me this before we get going because we're already running over on time here. But also Rodriguez puts on here. He posted a little bit here. I'm just trying to figure this out right here. Sammy Torres, we got burritos for you.
All right. Thanks. Also just got out of the hospital, so I'm glad to see you're doing better, amigo.
Yes.
I was praying for you.
There you go. All right. So, and yeah, saludos. Also, thank you for tuning into the show tonight as well. Yolanda, everybody who tuned in tonight to the show, Heather, Chrissy E, Leo Rangel también. We've got
Joanna.
Yes, Joanna Ray, también Gil, Luis, everybody that tuned into the show, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for taking the time to join us here on Tejano Time Podcast. And my guest here tonight was the great and talented Sammy Torres. And we're looking forward to the next one already because we know that she's got a video that's going to be coming out very, very soon. So be on the lookout for that. Her tune is already out on all digital platforms, guys, out there. Stream it, Spotify Music, Apple Music, wherever you guys get your sites from. Go out there and search Sammy Torres Capturada, and you can find her single there as well. And Janie Canales también says Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Janie.
Yeah, happy
I love
Thanksgiving.
you, Janie.
Another great person right there. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning into the show. And we will talk to you guys soon. And you guys hang tight. All right. We're not going to just kick you off the show. Again, here's the cover of her photo right here, our album cover. Sammy Torres right there. And available on all digital platforms, guys. So go out there and stream it while you can. Again, thank you, Sammy. God bless you. Happy holidays to you and your family as well. And we hope to see you very, very soon.
Yeah, and happy Thanksgiving to all our listeners. Thank you for following us here on Tejano Time Podcast. A lot of things in the works, and we look forward to many, many more. And like I said, don't eat too much.
Mucho cariño, mi gente. Gracias.
Thank you, Sammy.
Y'all hang tight.